Well, the restaurant's full, unfortunately. Got no room at the inn, so...
The thing is, what happens at a Spanish restaurant, a very unusual way of doing it, family will phone and say, we're 20 people, we want to reserve a table, but they won't say what time. Not at this restaurant. They just say 20 people. So you go in, there's a big table and it's laid out for 20 people. But what time are they going to arrive? Oh, I don't know. It's just booked out for the whole night. And another family phoned 10 people. So the whole restaurant's booked out, and you're looking at the restaurant thinking there's nobody here. And we live in the marina, and we keep coming, and nobody turns up. And then at about 11 o'clock at night, the families turn up, and I think, well, we were going to be really quick to eat, and you've turned away a ton of business because you didn't think to say what time you're going to be here and assess how long would a party of 20 take to eat. I mean, we're looking at maybe 2 hours, although some of these groups could be looking at 5 hours and they'll all be sipping a bottle of water forever.
Yeah. When they have grasped this one in the UK, I'm sure in America they're even more switched on. But not here.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I think part of the problem is, for some reason, that's the only restaurant allowed in the marina. I think this marina should be full of restaurants because competition.
So what are we trying tonight? We're trying the hot dog.
We're having Tony's hot dogs, but they only come here in the summer in the hot months. They've got their little stand, and they're very nice. Tony's hot dogs. It's an American. Well, I don't know if it is a real American thing.
It speaks English.
But the bread rolls, they're not like really hard, which they normally are. They're like really hard and crumbly and like cut your mouth to pieces till your gums are bleeding. But I've just watched him cut the rolls and they're quite soft, because a hot dog, I think, should be a soft roll.
You used to like the Subways. You used to like the Subways in Canada, didn't you?
I used to love Subways in Canada. Nothing
Subways in Canada. Guys, loads of Canadians watch this.
I miss Subway. Please don't get so close. I love Subways. They're like this long. And you can have a half a sub, which is like that, or a full sub. And I used to have 2 full subs, ham and cheese, and I'd have the chips with the grey gravy. It's like a grey colour. And I miss the subs to this day. And
Didn't you used to get subs in the UK though?
There was a franchise that opened in the UK called Subway. Absolutely, and nothing fucking like Canadian Subways. Nothing. Bears no resemblance. Cutty mouth, crusty, crumbly.
Okay. Do you want to get the chips?
Yeah, I'll get the chips. Oh, nice one.
Carlos, las patatas.
¿Estas son las mías?
Sí. ¿Quieres salsa?
Sí.
Queso, mayonesa, ranchera, barbacoa.
Dame ketchup, mayonesa,
Vale.
por ejemplo. Ah, bueno, es para echárselo por encima. Mamá.
¿Lo quieres poner encima? Es que
¿Quiere
se pone
que-
a un lado.
¿Qué?
Te lo ponemos en una...
Ah, venga, vale, está bien.
Decisions,
Venga.
decisions.
La ranchera como...
Es como yogur. Es como salsa yogur, como el que va.
Vale. Ketchup, mayonesa.
She's coming.
We get this a lot in Spain. I don't know if it's just a Spanish thing, because we used to get it in Holland as well. Like, go Leroy Merlin's, which is a DIY shop. We used to get somebody at the checkout, a customer, who would just think it's perfectly acceptable when there's a massive queue. They go to the front and they say, have you got this little screw bar in a slightly smaller size? And the checkout girl would have to go and search for it, and everybody would have to wait. And then when she came back, you'd go, oh, I don't think I want to buy that. You know? Does that happen in the UK and America? Because it happens here in Spain quite a lot. Talk about entitled. It's like everyone tapping their feet, thinking, there's a queue, mate. There's a queue. Really? It's just, do you want ketchup or mayonnaise? The guy, just now, the guy's like, oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'll have to ask my mates. And in the end, the guy said, well, you can have both. How hard is that?
Carlos?
10 minutes to make a decision about the salsa?
Carlos?
And here we go, Carlos is coming back around if he likes his fucking hot dog. This could take a while. That's Carlos, apparently. Did you have to give your name for our hot dogs?
No.
Huh? We'll just be all English.
I'm enjoying the chips, they're alright.
I'm not sure which is which because they seem to be hidden.
But you're having 2 New York burger
What
hot
I've
dogs.
ordered was
Well,
just classic.
The 2 that look the same must be
That one I
yours.
think is yours, and these 2 are mine. But they've got like little biscuits. Little biscuits dumped all over them, so I can't tell. Well, I'm sure they'll be very nice. Thank God.
How was your burglar?
I was just listening to this family's very in-depth conversation and the decision-making process about every little infinitesimal thing about what they want on their hot dogs. I'm sorry, Tony's, that was the most disgusting hot dog ever. It was absolutely drowned in mayonnaise sauce. Drowned in it. I don't know what it is about Spain. I love Spain. Spain's got so many things going for it. But this nation just doesn't have a fucking clue what bread is. It can't do a hot dog roll. Not a nice soft one. And they can't do sliced bread to save their lives. Not in this neck of the woods. It's revolting. We get this bimbo shit. It's alright if we get the baguettes that are freshly cooked, but you've literally got to eat them within half an hour of baking, or it's like chewing on a brick. Thank God we bought the beer for €10 a bottle just to wash this crap down.
Well, I had the Texas. What was it? The Texas what? The Texas hot dog, and I feel that if they served that up in Texas, I reckon they'd get gunned down.
Another thing. This trendy thing that was going on a few years ago about restaurants serving the chips, but they haven't been peeled. They leave the peeling on and fry them. Well, I always thought that was a lazy, shitty marketing thing. I hate it. I like the potato peel peeled off. And they're still doing it here at Tony's apparently, whereas other restaurants have cottoned on customers. Customers don't want to eat disgusting food. Oh, I've never seen so much. All the sauce just dripping, absolutely dripping
I hear it
off.
dribbled all over your dress.
It was literally drowning in mayonnaise, ketchup. I mean, when he said, "Do you want mayonnaise or ketchup?" I don't know why he bothered. We could have dipped our chips in the hot dogs. Oh, they're still there. They're still there debating.
I don't think we'll be coming here again. I think I'd rather go back to the boat.
Well, we're going back to the house now. That family, they're still debating what kind of hot dogs they're going to have. My God, we used to see this in Holland. Everywhere we went, every shop, there was a big debate. And think nothing is taking 10, 15 minutes while a ton of other people are waiting. It's so ignorant. So I don't think it's a national thing. I don't think it's a cultural thing. I think it's a modern day. I'm going to be a twat and take fucking ages at the checkout talking about fuck all. That will go on for 30 minutes, that family. God knows what the family sitting behind you are going to... Don't film it, Graham. I've got to go.
I won't. Good night, and may your God go with you.